Lieutenant Moore is to Moses as Christ. And so Christ is described as the greater Moses. Moses and the other high priests, all previous high priests, they sacrificed and then they had to sacrifice and they had to sacrifice. In the context of this, Lieutenant Moore gets on the battlefield and has to leave. He gets on the battlefield and has to leave. He gets on the battlefield and has to leave. But Christ, as he's the head of the house, and Moses was a steward over that house, so Christ is the supreme commander who never has to leave the battlefield. He's the first one on, but he never leaves. He's there throughout generation, throughout generation, throughout generation. And on top of that, when he wins, when his battle is done, it's the ultimate done. It's ultimately a win. And men like Hal Moore, they're the faithful soldiers. They're the foot troops, but Christ is the one who's the commander and doing it. This is why we honor men like Lieutenant Colonel Moore and their faithful duty, not just to God, obviously, but also to their country. And this is why movies like this need to be made, and why they need to be made with care, is so that we can respect the men that were involved with it, but also it points us to the final home, the final resting place. And we can lean into the motifs of war, because God leans into the motifs of war. God himself is a warrior, but we know that there is a final rest and that Christ has accomplished that rest for all of us.